Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, good evening, depending whatever time of the day you're watching this edition of TW Wrestling Talk. This segment of TLC 2012 pay-per-view predictions, um, which is going to kick off, well, the pre-show Divas Battle Royal, which it's part of the pre-show. I'm not even gonna see it. And I could really care less who walks out victorious in that match. Considering it's going to consist mostly of a lot of divas who we don't even see once a month. So that's a whole other issue in itself. The divas division um, really kind of revolving around not much more than Eve uh, and in a different sense AJ. So um, not really not really gonna make any prediction there. But the show is really gonna start off. I believe more likely with the Intercontinental Championship match between Wade Barrett and Kofi Kingston. Um, a match which I don't think Wade Barrett should be in, as those who have been following this show. To me, it's misusing Wade Barrett. It's keeping him down in the mid card level without really giving him a higher push that he could certainly be deserving. Um, Furthermore, Kofi, I think, unfortunately, I think they're going to keep this feud going a little longer. To even keep Wade Barrett down in the mid card for the foreseeable future. Um, by the looks of it, um, I think I think Kofi's going to retain in this match, just because they've kind of had a momentum going, and he hasn't had the title very long yet, so I think he'll retain, um, and he might feud with Wade Barrett for another month or two. Maybe eventually Wade Barrett will win the title from him, even though I think this is kind of a lose-lose situation for Wade Barrett, as I've said, because regardless, either he loses in the mid card or he becomes a champion, of the mid card without him getting elevated, like I think they should have been doing by now. So I'm taking Kofi Kingston in this match. Um, R-Truth versus Antonio Cesaro for the United States Championship. A rematch from last pay-per-view, basically. I'm pretty convinced that Antonio Cesaro is going to win this match. I don't think they have any plans of R-Truth beating Cesaro. I think Cesaro is going to have a pretty decent reign here. I mean, they've been putting him against Sheamus, a few times in the past few weeks, and having good, having him have competitive matches against him, and just in general. So, I think WWE is behind Cesaro. They're going to keep building him and have him retain once again his U.S. title. We have the Rhodes Scholars, Sin Cara, and let me start that. Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio in a tables match against the Rhodes Scholars. Damian Sandow, and of course the new mustached Cody Rhodes.
Who wants a mustache ride?
we're gonna see these guys in a tables match, and I really think the Rhodes Scholars are gonna win here. I think they're the guys being built up to face what is in general a baby face team in Team Hell No. Um, I the Rhodes Scholars are the heels. They're on TV, considerably more than Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara, if anyone's been taking notice. So I I see the Rhodes Scholars getting the win here. Um, Plain and simple. See them facing, then go on to face Team Hell No, which I think would make a good tag team match. I'd be looking forward to that. And I think also the Rhodes Scholars are eventually the guys um, to beat Team Hell No. Maybe not the first time, but maybe down the road, maybe WrestleMania. We'll see, but I don't see Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio winning this, so I take the Rhodes Scholars. Um, now moving up a little bit, Team Hell No and Ryback versus the Shield. Again, this could be the main event. I don't know. There's three considerably big matches in this pay per view. Um, this being one of them. And without a WWE Championship match, it's kind of as far as match order goes, this could be the main event. I don't really know. I'm just kind of scrolling through here on a list. Um, so Team Hell No against Ryback in Ryback against the Shield. In recent weeks, the Shield has continually gotten the upper hand for the most part on these guys on whoever be in their way. Um, but in recent weeks, there's been a little resistance from guys like Ryback, and I think I think either way, whoever loses, it's going to be in a way so that nobody comes out of this match looking too weak. Um, I think this is a tough match to call. Ryback, you know, if they could make Team Hell No lose with Ryback, but obviously Ryback wouldn't be the one getting pinned. Um, Ryback could be pinned down somewhere, and then Daniel Bryan could take a pin, or Kane could take a pin, um, so that Ryback doesn't appear as responsible for the loss. Um, and same with the Shield. Maybe two of the guys kind of walk out or something, and one of them gets pinned. Um, Maybe not walk out, like just ditch their guy. Maybe they're getting attacked from afar, and one guy just gets brutalized, and so this is a tough match to call. But given that I think they want to get Ryback a big win here, um, it, I'm gonna say that Ryback pins somebody. That he gets a big moment here. Maybe he puts someone through a table, maybe off a ladder, does a shell shock or something, and maybe Ryback pins somebody from the Shield here, um, and the other guys are beating up on Kane, Daniel Bryan. I don't know. It's a tough call here, but with this match, one guy taking a pin from Ryback, um, I don't think would make the Shield look totally weak. So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Ryback, and Team Hell No win in a fashion like that. So we'll wait and see. That's a tough call though. Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena for the Money in the Bank case. Um, Dolph Ziggler, I think is gonna win, and cross my fingers he better win. Because this is Dolph Ziggler here. He needs to be thrusted in the main event. This match would do that completely. Um, and you already way back made John Cena already unsuccessfully cashed in his Money in the Bank. It just didn't. He didn't end up champion, and it's as simple as that. He's had countless opportunities. Um, and I think finally it's just you know I think Ziggler will get over with this match. It's an important match for Ziggler to get over and keep his Money in the Bank briefcase. And just, and then have that opportunity in the near future to cash it in and essentially become World Heavyweight Champion. So, speaking of the World Heavyweight Championship, um, that'll bring us to Sheamus against Big Show in a chairs match. Um, Big Show, these guys have had a good feud. Big Show hasn't, he's only been champion a little while. I think he's bound to have a decent reign. If he lost it to Sheamus, I don't know. I think it would kind of be a short reign, um, and I think since he kind of lost by disqualification last time, it kind of gave Sheamus a win in a way without getting the title back. So I think where WWE's going with this is that Big Show retains this time. Um, Success, with obviously there's not really a disqualification here, but given that it's a chairs match, maybe out of nowhere, Big Show nails a knockout punch with chair at hand into Sheamus and gets a win as a result. Um, it should be a great match. It should be a good pay per view. In general. I mean, they're missing a little bit of star power, but the matches with all these stipulations should make it pretty interesting. Um, and we should see some some good oh my god moments. Definitely gonna be looking for that. So um, there you have it. Take Big Show in that match to retain, and could maybe possibly, depending on the order of the card, we may see maybe we'll see Dolph Ziggler attempt to cash in, maybe a successful cash in. Given that Sheamus and Big Show fight in a chairs match, they could really brutalize each other, and that could provide an opportunity for Ziggler to cash in. But I'm not necessarily sure about that, um, because the order may depend on match order may depend on that, and I would think that they would kind of be turning Ziggler face in that case. Um, so it could be something like that. Because I just don't know if I see Sheamus winning the match, and I don't. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it plays out. But there's a possibility, but I think it's doubtful that Ziggler cashes in, especially coming off of a big ladder match between him and Cena. Um, I think his cash in might happen, another night, but we'll just have to wait and see. So that'll wrap things up with these TLC predictions for tables, ladders, and chairs occurring tomorrow, 16th of December. So thank you for listening, um, watching, whatever you want to call it, um, and stay tuned for the next edition of TW Wrestling Talk to come after the aftermath of TLC and Raw the following night. I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about then, so stay tuned for that edition of TW Wrestling Talk. And I encourage the support and thank you for watching or listening, whatever you want to call it.